Hello and welcome back to my workshop. It's that time of year already where I'm deep into making all my Christmas stock for my Christmas markets. I've got my first market coming up in I think five weeks time, and there's lots to make. So I did a series last year, a series of videos, and I've got a playlist that I'll link to up here, wherever it is, that covers all the different aspects from setting up your stall to pricing. But one of the things that I do go on about is having a variety of items price-wise, a good wide range of prices on your stall. Now, I've just finished these drinks coasters, which if you follow my channel, you'll know that everything I make comes from pallets. So from pallets.com, and basically those are complete and utter loss leaders. I price those at either £1.50 or £2. I think I'm going to try £2 this year. And I timed how long I'd spent on it yesterday, and each coaster works out at about 12 minutes. So you've got breaking the pallet apart, you've got putting it through the planer thicknesser to get it to decent wood, you've then got to sand it, you've then got to cut them to size, you've then got to route off the edges, you've then got to laser engrave them on both sides, and then this morning I finished them off by putting teak oil on, and all of that comes to about 12 minutes. So obviously if I'm charging £2, that's not going to make me a millionaire. However, as I say, one of the things I bang on about in the series of videos that I did last year is it's really important to have a wide variety of prices. I put these £2 items right at the front of my stall with a big sign that they're £2, and quite often somebody will pick them up, feel them, and as soon as they've done that, you've got them engaged. If the items at the front of my stall were 30, 40, 50 pounds, that may well just result in them just trotting straight along because it's all too expensive. So cheap items at the front, get people to pick them up. They pick them up. As soon as they've done that, you can engage with them quite happily. They're obviously interested, and you explain to them that everything's made from pallets, and suddenly they're looking at your stall, and then at the end of the day, they're walking away with 6 coasters and hopefully a couple of the expensive items as well. And of course, I make sure that I always put my website address on the back of everything I make, because, you know, yeah, okay, so that's £2, but that's good advertising, because if somebody's at a dinner party and they say, oh, where did you get those coasters from? Suddenly they've got the website, and again, they end up buying something expensive. Or this year, I've ended up mostly doing custom orders throughout the year, so that's word of mouth, which is great. And of course, the custom items tend to be quite big, quite expensive, time consuming, but also more interesting. So it's a loss leader in many ways, but it is a great thing to do. I'll put a link up here. I did a video last year on making these coasters out of scraps of, not only is it pallet wood, but it's pallet wood that's scraps of other projects that, you know, it's only a tiny piece of wood, and I would quite often put that on the fire to heat us in the evenings. But if you can make a couple of quid and have a free advert out there somewhere, then you know, that's even better. So I'll try to make a series of these videos as I go along, as I'm making each of my items for the Christmas market. I've started on my cheese boards already, and as I say, I've done my coasters already, and today's project that I'm going to be working on are making hanging signs with silly sayings on them, but those sold really well last year. Again, very cheap. I think I did those for £5, and they were the item that got most people standing at my stall for the longest, because there's 20, 30 different signs, all with different sayings on, and once they've seen one that they like, they then have to stand and read all 20 of them, which then makes your stall look really popular because you've got people crowding around your stall. So again, it's just a loss leader, but it's really important to have that variety of items. So hopefully it'll be an interesting set of videos. They'll hopefully be posted once a week, maybe once a fortnight. But if you've got anything specific that you want me to cover in any of them, then leave your comments in the section below, and I'll see what I can do. And if you've got time to like this video, fantastic. If you've got time to subscribe to the channel, even better. Get my numbers up slowly. And in the meantime, stay safe.